and the digitalization of financial services is reconfiguring the way financial institutions operate, bringing a variety of benefits as well as new challenges. Our next panel will take a closer look at how to navigate the increasingly complex intersection of technology and finance.
So I finally got your attention. Now I'm glad to lead this discussion on two of the most exciting topics to shape the future of finance. Now, as we all know, technology is not new. It has been a driving force for changes, the way that portfolios are being constructed, the way that deals are being made, creating new opportunities in enhancing efficiency and customer experience. But recently, the pace seems to be picking up with generative AI and digitalization, which seems to have immense potential to further accelerate that change.
Look, I think it's impossible to give a numerical rating on something where you don't know where the finish line is. And the finish line, when you do think you know where it is, will continue to move. The way I think about it from a capital group perspective is we use technology for three reasons, right? One is to make our business more efficient. So how do we do that? In our Teams system, you can be late to a meeting and hit a button that says, catch me up, and it catches you up. Or you can entirely miss the meeting and let the other 10 folks carry on and get a summary and action items for yourself on what you needed to do coming out of the meeting. If we save 30 minutes for every associate a week, we would save 14 million minutes a year just by being willing to miss one meeting once a week for 30 minutes. So you see the scale you get from something like that. In a client-facing role, we use PrepMe. And PrepMe means as you go out to spend time with clients, what are the 20 or 22 inputs about the client that would make the meeting more effective for them, not you?
So you all of a sudden could ask the question, could there be herding? If all of a sudden everyone have access to the same information, whether you're a professional trader that get paid $500,000, $1 million a year, or someone who only have $100 in your broker account. The answer is, it's not bad to have everyone to have information. In fact, that's a huge step forward. Transparency is good. But there could be a step too far if we take away the individual's need to make their well-educated, well-informed decision, and we start making decisions for them.
Where we learn how to analyze the models, we can explain how the model works. We have done a very good job, most of the companies, in managing data and data accuracy and data privacy. So all done for traditional AI. I feel that most of the companies are in a good place. So when you go into large language models, so it all gets a bit more complex because these models have, first you may not have access to the model itself because it's provided by someone else. But even if you were to have it, so it has either millions or billions of parameters. So the way that you have to explain the model is more to the output of the model rather than by the functioning of the model.
Mike, this time you have the last word. Remember last year you did not. So are we overestimating the change? Are we too excited about AI and digitalization in the next 2 years and actually underestimating that change that we'll make in 10 years' time?
Yeah, if you look at Netflix, it took 10 years to have 100 million users. It took OpenAI 2 months to have 100 million users. And now it has 200 million users. So we're in the noisy phase of implementation where there's just pride in the volume of activity in many people and less efficacy, but more pride. I think as you go through the cycle, it's going to be massively impactful to our world, AI in general. I think it will change jobs, it will eliminate jobs, it will create jobs, but it will be a huge impact for sure.
So thank you. Let's put our hands together for our distinguished panelists.